Dakina, our Abenaki homelands. Today we sang in Dakina, an honor song for our homelands and waters. We sang our homelands, thanks to all of our relations, thanks to the great mystery of life, the Creator. By singing this song, we give honor to our ancestors, and that we did not forget what they have done for our continued survival. We remember still to this day. To protect our family is to protect our Mother Earth. Most importantly, we give thanks to the great mystery, our Creator, for everything that was given to us. This event takes place in Bow, New Hampshire, at the site of the only coal-fired electric generation power plant in New England, which is located on Indakina, the traditional ancestral homelands and waterways of the Pennacook Abenaki peoples past and present. We acknowledge and honor with gratitude the land and waterways, and my ancestors, the Alnumbah, who never gave up our lands and waters, for their continued stewardship of Indakina throughout the generations.
Today we ask you to join us in following our ancestors' teachings of protecting our Mother Earth. For she will protect us, because without her we cannot survive. From the earliest times of colonial settlement, our indigenous people have protested the occupation of Indakina and protest the exploitation of the natural resources of our Earth Mother. They ignored us. They created many dams and mills for power generation, and as a result, stopped the migration of the fishes that we depended on for millennia for survival. Our waters and foodways were destroyed by their actions, and many of these colonial-era dams still exist today to the detriment of our Earth Mother and all life that depends on these waters. The Bow Power Plant, which burns coal, is one more lingering example of this colonial mindset of greed and environmental ignorance that still exists today. Not only are our lands being occupied without consideration of the original indigenous caretakers, but despite our pleas, the coal itself is being ripped out of our Earth Mother. This coal and other carbon-based fuels were put deep into Earth Mother for a reason, to protect all life and keep her air and waters in balance. Instead, this coal is being burnt, and the pollution from that burning is poisoning our very precious airs and waters by reintroducing the products of combustion and carbon that were never meant to be there. My personal life is interesting because as an indigenous person, I was once an engineer working for a legacy gas and electric company that was eventually swallowed up by Eversource. As a young engineer, I was assigned to oversee environmental projects that included dismantling of our coal-fired power plants. That was in the 1970s, nearly 50 years ago. Here I am again, thinking and reflecting, how could anyone justify keeping this plant in operation today? Why was this not dismantled back then, when we as an energy industry knew that the use of coal had to be stopped? The youth of the world are now raising the collective voices in protest against those that are in power. These young activists know that they and their future children will not exist if this pattern of denial continues. Without clean air and waters, no life will survive. Our Earth Mother can satisfy everything on this planet that anybody could need for all life to exist in harmony, except for mankind's greed. To deny the reality of this ongoing environmental disaster of pollution that is originating from New Hampshire is insane. This must stop, shut it down, and I mean now.
Alrighty, so we're working on getting a better sound system, but in the meantime, I see a lot of people are kind of coming in and gathering by the edges, and if everyone could come to the middle of the field, then we'll all be able to hear better. So if folks want to kind of group into the middle, that would be awesome. So hi everyone, and thanks so much for being here today. My name's Shayna Casper. I organize with Toxics Action Center. We work with community groups that are fighting pollution threats in their neighborhoods. And I use she and her pronouns. And we've worked to stop coal plants across New England with our Sooty 6 campaign to close down dirty coal-fired power plants across this region that makes up what we call New England. We've seen these coal-fired power plants finally succumb to community pressure and to close it down. And let's see if it's amazing! 5 stars to our tech team. Let's give them a big round of applause. But yeah, so we've seen these coal-fired power plants succumb to community pressure and to close down, only to reopen as frac gas plants or trash incinerators. We want to make sure that doesn't happen here, right? That ain't right.
That ain't right.
We need to close down Bow and to move to clean, local, renewable energy now. And so that's a little bit about why I'm here today. Why are you guys here? I want you to take a few minutes here to find someone you don't know in the crowd and to introduce yourself. Share where you're from and share why you care about this campaign.
You want to be on the 350 New Hampshire live stream?
Why not?
All right, what's your name?
My name is Maggie. Nice to meet you.
Hi Maggie, I'm Chris.
I'm from Pembroke, New Hampshire, right next to Concord.
Okay, so in the area.
Yeah, and I go to school at King State College, so I'm back and forth.
Okay, so why are you here today?
I'm here today. So I'm the co-director of the New Hampshire Youth Climate Strike, and last weekend was our big strike, and I met with Sophie and Rebecca, and they asked me to come here, and of course, I mean, that's what I'm all about, is climate justice.
Yeah, it's I think I'm here for a very similar reason, also part of the strike, and it's great to see the momentum of these actions kind of not culminating, it's going to continue, but building into this action here today. And it seems like a lot of people have showed up to support this.
Yeah, it's amazing. I feel so honored that they invited me to come. I'm helping out with communications. I think one of the most important things in this fight for climate justice is that all of the organizations that are supporting this movement are working in unity.
Yep.
Also, I'm just like,
Great, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Oh, hi.
Would you like to be on the 350 New Hampshire live feed?
Yeah, of course.
So what's your name?
Oh, I'm Jess. I'm from Littleton, New Hampshire.
And why are you here today, Jess?
We need renewable energy, 100%. We don't need coal.
And Bo is not helping with that goal.
Coal is not helping at all.
All right, thank you. Hi, would you like to be on the live feed? You can say no.
Sure,
All right.
I'll be on the live feed.
I don't have anything else to do right now. So. What's your name?
My name's Bethany.
Hi, Bethany. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Where are you from?
Nashua.
Nashua?
Yeah.
And what brings you here today?
Well, I wanted to learn where the actual City 6 plants were, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
And I figured if I wasn't going to be working and getting paid in activism anymore, I might as well continue to do it, because we need renewable energy.
Get up!
Well, thank you both for showing up today. Yeah.
Fossil fuels in the ground. Get up! Get down! Fossil fuels in the ground. Get up! Get down! Fossil fuels in the ground. Get up! Get down! Fossil fuels in the ground. Get up! Get down! Fossil fuels in the ground. Get up! Get down! Fossil fuels in the ground. Woo! So thank you all so much for coming back together so quickly. I hope you got to meet some other incredible people who are out here with us today. I also just want to take a moment to thank all of the organizations that are supporting the success of this project. Can we just get a whoop for each of these incredible organizations that are supporting this work? So 350 New Hampshire, 350 Vermont, 350 Maine, Climate Disobedience Center, Democratic Socialists of America, Extinction Rebellion, New Hampshire Youth Movement, Party for Socialism and Liberation, Rights and Democracy, Sunrise Movement, Toxics Action Center, and everyone else who's out there because they care about doing this work and they're supporting this action. Thank you. I also want to thank a couple of people who are leading some roles for this action today. So first of all, our marshals who are help keeping us safe. Marshals, can you raise your hand? They've got vests on and they're making sure we're where we want to be when we want to be there. Thank you, marshals. Our energy team has song sheets and megaphones, so thank you to our energy team. If a member of the media talks to you, send to to John or Rebecca? Can you guys raise your hand? John and Rebecca are over there. Sun Media over there. And Media, talk to those guys. Thanks. If you get hurt, find Kaylee or any of our medics. Can you guys raise your hand? Medics have red crosses on their arms. If you need accessibility support at any time, go to Brian. Brian, can you raise your hand? I haven't seen him in a little bit.
I'm there too.
Oh, great. And there's Lou as well. Thank you. And if you're approached by the police, please alert Kelly. And Kelly, can you raise your hand? Kelly might be down front. Awesome. Kelly's down front. So thank you so much to all these folks holding these important roles. So to kick off, you probably heard some folks practicing a song earlier. And so we're going to have the energy team come up and to teach us all this great song. Here it is.
Let me know if you want to go somewhere else.
Anyone need lyrics?
Standing here, yeah.
Yeah. Boulevard of Broken Street.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down for that. No, Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
We need a song sheet.
Oh, I thought we were...
Yeah, you don't have one? I don't know that they put the lyrics to Boulevard of Broken Dreams on these.
All right, everybody, we're going to be singing.
No, I think
Do what must be done.
Do What Must Be Done. Number 5. They see the hole in the fabric that must be sewn. They see the way blockaded and they roll back the stone. They see the day beyond the horizon. They do what must be done. They do what must be done. They do what must be done. They see the day beyond the horizon. They do what must be done. They see the hole in the fabric that must be sewn. They see the way blockaded and they roll back the stone. They see the day beyond the horizon. They do what must be done. Do what must be done. They do what must be done. They see the day beyond the horizon. They do what must be done.
Thank you. Are we doing...
Well, we'll do one more.
We shall not be
So
moved?
we shall not be moved.
Most of the lyrics are,
Pretty
we
simple.
shall not be moved.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. One more time. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
Thank you guys. So we'll practice those songs later on. Because while there's this rally going on here, there's also probably an equal number of people taking additional courageous action around the plant. So we just want to do a quick shout out to them. Let's give a cheer. Great work. So I also just got notice that there is a silver Toyota Matrix with a Massachusetts plate Z6ZM. If that's you, if you can go speak to one of our marshals, I think you're going to have to move it. Thank you. Okay. Next, I want to introduce Lily, who will speak for a few minutes about why, as a young person, she's afraid of climate change. Welcome, Lily.
Let's hope I don't fall. Okay. So I'm Lily. I'm 15, and I live in Manchester, New Hampshire. So I just wanted to speak a little bit. Right into the microphone. Okay. Greta Thunberg's braids are not Nazi propaganda. Climate change was not created by and for the Chinese. But our efforts, our protests, just like the one you are playing a role in today, are making a difference. And in that, we should take great pride. My dreams are not supposed to be built around the stability of the Earth. But as sea levels rise and events of extreme weather continue to occur at alarming rates, we are left with no choice but to take action and step in now. We must work before this movement becomes nothing but damage control. We are pushing for genuine and significant action. I am tired of our legislation's changes being slow and incremental. Climate change will not wait for us. And it demands all action now. It is not enough for our voices to be heard. Our voices must make great and necessary change. We demand that our leaders, of whom we have trusted to be elected, must achieve what the people want: major reform. The future of our generation is at risk, and I do not want to be responsible for ruining their chances with apathy and a lack of caring. Do you? No. Are you ready and prepared to face the consequences of your actions? It seems like our leaders only care about the short term. But I'll be dead when it matters does not apply to me and my children and the children of my generation. And that is why we strike, and that is why we protest. The earth is collapsing before our eyes, and so many of us are directly and intentionally striking themselves blind. We are a movement of the majority, and yet we continue to face endless pushback and hate from those who benefit from fossil fuels. This is a battle of humans against a broken system, and we are here today to make real change. This power plant stands to help no one but monopolizing corporations, but we stand against the power plant. Our momentum is growing as we are reaching through the glass ceiling. We are past suggestion. Our actions must now force our leaders to change the system surrounding us. For this is not about the environment. This is about climate justice.
Thank you, Lily. Because when the air we breathe is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the water we drink is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the earth we need is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Thank you. So I also want to encourage folks to sign in so that we can follow up from this action and to continue to share. So if you have a clipboard where you can have folks sign in, can you wave that around? There we go. I guess it's just Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. So go to Bobby and get signed in. Awesome, and there's one over there. Thank you, guys. I've also been seeing some folks taking photo and video. We want to see this. We want to share it. We want to amplify it. So be sure to follow the hashtags and to share things across different social media platforms. So be sure to post on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, wherever you post, with using the hashtags that are on the song sheets. So next I want to introduce Sophie from 350 New Hampshire, who will speak for a few minutes about why we're here today and the need for a just transition.
Woo!
All right. How we doing today? Do I gotta stand on this box? Y'all want to see me up here? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna stand on this box. Hello, what a beautiful day to shut down Coldplay. Am I right? All right, so
My name is Sophie Michelle. I am with 350 New Hampshire. All right. So we are here today to shut down that coal plant over there. And we are standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters inside taking direct action. So this week was a week of climate actions. 1 week ago, we took to the streets. Yeah. 1 week ago, we rose up all over New Hampshire with more than 1,000 people joining youth in solidarity for climate justice. 1 week ago, 4 million people participated in the largest climate action in history. So raise your hand if you were at a climate strike last Friday. Yeah, that's right. All right. 1 week later, and we are still in an uproar. This week, activists in D.C. and San Francisco shut down business as usual, as they should. In Washington, indigenous activists occupied the State House, as they should. 1 week later, we have traveled from across New England to Bow, New Hampshire. Today, we are here to shut this coal plant down once and for all. We don't need coal in New England. In 1 hour, this plant emits as much carbon as the average person emits in 26 years. I am 22 years old. That's more than my entire lifetime. That's crazy. Who else is upset about that? Last year, taxpayers paid $50 million in subsidies to keep this plant open. While it provides just 1% of our electricity. That is not right. The plant's out-of-state owners and the fossil fuel industry elite are getting rich off the destruction of our air, water, and our climate. Yet, our elected officials sit down and do nothing. Thank you.
Prosecute.
Oh, I like that, yeah. They continue to side with the fossil fuel industry over our communities, and their apathy will go down in history as a moral failure. Thank you. Amen. That's right. We don't need coal, and we don't need fracked gas pipelines. Right now, there is a proposal to build the Granite Bridge, a massive fracked methane gas pipeline and storage tank costing ratepayers $440 million.
Boo!
$500 million. It will destroy natural environments and put our health and our safety risk at risk. And I know for a fact this company does not care about us. The Granite Bridge is absolute game over for the climate, and yet our elected officials continue to endorse and support and do nothing to help us. So to Dan Feltis, Martha Fuller Clark, David Waters, and to Peter Somsich, and to all our elected officials who have endorsed this project and continue to side with the fossil fuel industry, do better. Elected officials, if you are here, if you are a decision maker, and if you are listening, we are asking you to do the right, moral, and just thing. I'm asking you to stand with my generation. We are asking you to stand with us. Come over to our side, the good side, or be gone, and we will vote you out. We do need elected officials who are climate champions. That's right, clap it up. No, we do need climate champions. We do need leaders who will support and endorse a federal Green New Deal with a just transition to 100% renewable energy by 2030. And nothing more. And we need leaders who will shut that plant down.
movement because I'm of Haitian descent. My parents both immigrated to America in the 90s from Haiti. And over the past 2 years, I have witnessed the catastrophic climate-fueled storms ravaging through the Caribbean. Because of Hurricane Maria, I have family members that have lost their livelihood, their homes. Some have lost their lives. And I could not sit here in the comfort of my little bubble and sit down and let the fossil fuels we burn here in New Hampshire destroy the lives here in this state, here in this country, and all over the world. So we, the people, have the power to shut this plant down. We will demand that our elected officials take this crisis seriously because we are running out of time. You see, that dog agrees with me. That's what I'm talking about. Either be the champions that we need, or we will definitely vote you out. So today we are here to take action. We are here supporting our brothers and sisters inside that plant, taking direct action and risking arrest because they care, and we care here. Tomorrow, next week, next month, we will be back as many times as it takes to win. But this fight does not end here. On Monday, we are having a mass organizing call with 350 New Hampshire to discuss what is next. We're going to be passing out little quarter sheets, so I'll find you, don't worry. So I close with this. Be inspired. For the youth that came from Boston, where's Boston at? For people that came from Vermont, where's Vermont at? Oh, Boston, y'all got some competition. Outside of Boston, where's Massachusetts at? Where's Maine at? Where's New Hampshire at? Oh, New York! Where's New York at? Where's Connecticut at? No. Where am I missing? New Jersey? Rhode Island! Rhode Island! Where's Rhode Island at? Be inspired. Join the fight for climate justice. Take the necessary action before it is too late. Thank you, everyone. We're shutting this down. Shut it 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 down.
Thank you guys. Yeah, that was so inspiring, but also good to remember why we're here and to recognize our climate grief. So I'll have everyone just take one moment. I know you shared earlier, but just take a moment for yourself and reflect on that story and of really, what's at stake here. Thank you guys. Next, I want to introduce Isaac Grimm of Rights and Democracy, who will speak for a few minutes about the moment of time that we are in now.
Hold this for a second while I get a belly.
How we feeling? Good. My name is Isaac Grimm. I'm the organizing director with Rights and Democracy New Hampshire. We're a bi-state organization fighting for climate justice, for healthcare justice, for decent public schools for all of us, for economic equality, because all of these things are tied together, right? All of us are facing the many intersecting forms of oppression that are barreling down on people's lives, that are benefiting the top 1% and endangering all of us and the future of our planet, right? And all of our fights have to be intertwined, right? Those who are facing the fear of not being able to afford the health care they need, those who are lacking the decent kind of public schools that they deserve, those who are lacking a livable wage in one of the wealthiest states, in one of the wealthiest countries in the entire world, in the entire history of humanity, these things are the same kinds of issues that are going to be facing us more and more, and that are going to be directly impacting people struggling under the healthcare crisis, are those who are going to be struggling the most under the climate crisis, right? The 1% are already building out their own infrastructure to protect themselves and abandoning the rest of us, right? We got to be organizing around all of these things together, right? And I believe, and I'm sure all of you believe, that we got to be fighting for a Green New Deal, not only on the national level, but we got to be fighting for it right here in the state of New Hampshire, in the Northeast. We got to be fighting for it in our communities and on the state level, right? When the New Deal happened, it benefited the states the most who were organized and ready to take that on and make it happen locally, right? The Green New Deal is not something that can be handed down to us from above. It's something we have to create and build from below. We have to build a mandate for it, because I don't care who gets elected, they're only going to do what we make them do. Is that right? Even Bernie Sanders says it, right? He's like, I'm only going to be as good a candidate as you make me be, right? FDR was only good as president as people made him be. All right? We didn't pass civil rights legislation because some white president thought it was a good idea. It's because there was a movement that pushed him to make it happen. We need a strong movement right now to push our legislative leaders to make it happen. And if we don't keep pushing, it's never going to happen. But I am so inspired to be surrounded by you all, because this is the kind of energy, the kind of commitment, the kind of love that we have for each other and for the earth around us that's going to make it happen. Am I right? Okay. Because we're here today calling to stop the burning of coal. It's an abomination that there's still coal being burnt in the Northeast. I mean, are you kidding me? How long have we known, despite the lies from the fossil fuel industry, that climate change is a threat to our very existence? And we're still burning coal? We gotta shut it down, am I right?
Shut it down!
I want you to repeat after me. When I say, what do we want? You say climate justice. When I say, if we don't get it, shut it down. What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
say if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
That's right, thank you. I want to let everyone know here that Rights and Democracy is fighting locally, organizing locally in the streets, building leadership, but we also know that we have to be fighting around elections as well, right? We can't ignore the streets, we can't ignore the ballot box, we got to be doing both if we're serious about building power and about winning, right? We can only accomplish what we know we need if we can build the political power and enforce the political will to make it happen. So with that in mind, we're organizing our own presidential forum 2 weeks from now. It's going to be at the University of New Hampshire. Doors are going to be opening at 9 a.m. Forum itself will start at 10:30. This has been organized for months now by Rights and Democracy, by New Hampshire Youth Movement. Let's hear it for the youth movement in New Hampshire. And by our incredible national network, People's Action. This is going to be the second in a series of early primary state forums. They did one in Iowa last Saturday. Check out the live stream. It was incredibly powerful. It was called the most progressive, most in-depth and far-reaching forum of the entire campaign so far by the nation. Ours is going to be even fucking better. Right? And it's going to be on October 13th. Be there, 9 a.m. Talk to me or talk to any of the youth movement folks that are here. If you want to get involved and volunteer, we need all the support we can get. Bernie Sanders is going to be there. Tulsi Gabbard is going to be there. And I'm hoping that within a couple days, we're going to get confirmation from Elizabeth Warren that she's going to be there. If you know anybody in the Warren campaign, call them and push them to come, because we really want to make sure she's there too. All right. So, I want to thank you all for being out here, for your commitment. Don't lose the opportunity to network and to connect with the people that are here. Right? Today is crucial. It's crucial that we're here together, that we're here in solidarity with people who are risking their well-being and, risking real consequences to shut this down. But what's just as important is that what happens after today, that we keep organized, that we keep connected, and that we keep fighting. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Isaac. Do you think they're scared of us?
Yeah!
What the heck? Anyway, thank you guys again so much for being here. Let's practice that chant one more time. So, what do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
Shut it down!
We don't get it.
Shut it down!
Thank you. Next, I want to invite up Daniel Pronto, an activist with 350 New Hampshire Action, who will speak for a few minutes about the Green New Deal.
Good afternoon, y'all. Hey, so I'm so grateful to be here with y'all in this community because we are what it's going to take to create not only a livable future, but a future where we can all thrive and live in prosperity, and it isn't just reserved for the 1% and the powerful corporations. Climate catastrophe is not a future problem, it is a now problem. Unmanageable forest fires in our country are taking the lives and the livelihoods of real people, and our prison industrial complex is sending people who are incarcerated to fight those forest fires for just cents. Just cents. Pollution from fossil fuel plants is creating entire neighborhoods and generations of families with respiratory issues, along with polluting the water that they rely on. And those communities are primarily Black, Brown, and Indigenous communities. And in Indonesia, where my family is from, in North Sulawesi, my dad told me a story of a farmer who lived nearby who watched the entirety of his cattle, his whole livelihood, be swept away in a single flood. Climate change is a now problem. And whenever I hear about a climate catastrophe, I think about how long our leaders have known about what needed to be done to prevent these catastrophes from happening as often as they do. And I think about the greed of the corporations who put millions and millions of dollars into funding campaigns to sow doubt in people and politicians to create the dominant narrative of inaction and complacency. And I think about the leaders of today, right? Ones who claim to be on our side, but advocate for the middle ground despite knowing that it's not enough to meet the goals that scientists say we need to hit. I think about those people and I just get so pissed off. Those people have robbed us of a present that we could have had. A present where we already decided as a nation and as a world that climate change is real, that it poses an existential threat, and that our solutions need to be as bold as the problem itself. But we cannot let them continue to rob us of our futures. That future is the future of the Green New Deal. In New Hampshire, there are communities that can't drink their tap water. Communities that are working 3 jobs and still can't pay rent. And in New Hampshire, we're desecrating the earth with coal, oil, and gas. But we do not have a water problem. We don't have a housing crisis. We don't have a fossil fuel problem. We have a political problem here in New Hampshire. We have a society that works very well for a very, very small minority of individuals while everyone else struggles to make ends meet. So I want you to imagine with me the decade of the Green New Deal. I want you to imagine that Americans are going back to work in well-paying union jobs building renewable energy infrastructure. And those workers' children are attending equity-funded public schools where our teachers are being paid the wages that they deserve. And I want you to imagine the farmers are planting cover crops. I want you to imagine that the communities have control, direct control over their energy system. And I want you to imagine that the communities have energy democracy. And really important, I want you to imagine that as a nation, we have reconciled and repaired the historic oppression that this country has put on mainly Black and Indigenous communities, and that we have done the work to prevent future oppression. I want you to imagine that decade of the Green New Deal, because the battle is not between the workers, the industry, and the environment. This battle is between corporations and our communities. This battle is between a corrupt political system that no longer serves us or our moral responsibility to imagine a better future. And I want you to imagine the decade of the Green New Deal, and that I want you to fight with me to make it a reality, because there will be no justice if there's not justice for all. Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. So, it's pretty hot out. I want to encourage everyone to drink some water, to put some more sunscreen on, find someone who has sunscreen if you didn't bring any. We got extra water bottles, we got some snacks. I'm going to invite up the band Marxist Jargon, who's going to come up and play some music for us for a little bit. Welcome, Marxist Jargon. Welcome, Marxist Jargon. Oh, here we go. Great.
Crowd around.
They can't hear something, just yell at us.
We'll sing loud.
We're from Burlington, Vermont.
We're Marxist Jargon.
Woo! We hate coal too.
Yeah, we hate coal. Red coal. Barbarians and live up in the hills and descend into villages and raid all the mills. Let's be barbarians, let's fight against the state for all the riches that elites expect to expropriate. Let's be barbarians, not bow to any kings, nor worship any gods, but the bounty that each season brings. Let's be barbarians, cut back against the grain and just say no to drudgery and your majesty's reign. Let's be barbarians and rule ourselves. Let's be barbarians and rule ourselves. Let's be barbarians and rule ourselves. Let's be barbarians. Let's be barbarians. Let's be barbarians. Stop working in the fields, throwing so-called taxes. Royal goons come to steal. Let's be barbarians, a self-governing tribe. Cross continents on horseback, never pay another rhyme. Let's be barbarians, let's undomesticate and live amongst the wild things that all co-create. Let's be barbarians, let's let our kids grow up and
I gotta use the bathroom.
Hi.
I want to say something quick. We are currently at Merrimack Station, and the activists that were on site in the plant are arriving, and they basically took coals and they're bringing them out bucket by bucket. So it's so exciting, such a good time to be here. We had such an amazing turnout out there. There's so many people out here. The energy is great, and we really, really demand climate justice. So just observe.
Hi, thank you.
Would you mind giving a little, like, something to the live stream to talk about, like, what you're doing here right now? Why are you taking action?
I'm here today because we need to stop the climate crisis right now.
Woo!
Exactly.
We're here to make a difference.
It's pretty simple, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much
Thanks.
for doing this. It's amazing. But would you mind telling us a little bit of why you're here today to take action on this beautiful day for climate justice? We're having a little live stream going on. Oh, sure. Who are you with?
350 New Hampshire.
350 New Hampshire, yeah. I mean, it's so crucial. It's like, it's hard to even know what to say. We absolutely can't afford as a planet to be burning coal. So we're here for future generations. We're here for we're here for clean water. We're here for all the beings on Earth that function and stand here today. We're here to stand for life. Like in solidarity for life. We're so glad that you're here today. It's amazing.
Thank you for showing up. Yeah.
Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here too. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Going back up to the rally now?
Yes.
Yep.
Back to the rally.
Really great turnout here. Hundreds of people here for this action across from Merrimack Station in Bow to shut this plant down.
Shut it down. It's about time.
Go back up toward the front.
But would you mind kind of telling us why you're here today and showing up in solidarity for climate justice, for climate action? And we have a little live stream going on for 350 New Hampshire, so do you invite?
Yeah.
Awesome. So.
Well, nothing. I think about it.
It's hard to know what to say when it's something that seems so common sense, you know?
I think kind of exactly that. That like I think I'm here because people don't deserve to die.
That seems like a very good reason. Yeah.
That's not fair. That's not good. And anyone who agrees with that is disgusting. Is that a hard take? No.
No, you spelled it out. Yeah. Thank you.
your salvage accumulation. The only way to make things scarce is to make them boring, to make them for sale. The only way to make us free is to liberate each other from precarity. Artists in crafts turn to standardization in pursuit of commodification for competitive colonization of our once free imaginations. It takes a little contamination to get us to dream of emancipation. Nature doesn't pick the fittest nations. Evolution selects interspecies relations. I don't want my alienation for your salvage accumulation. I don't want my alienation for your salvage accumulation. I don't want my alienation for your salvage accumulation. I don't want my alienation for your salvage accumulation. Bring it down. Yours is mine, and mine is yours. What's 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 yours is mine, and mine is yours.
Thank you guys all so much. Woo! Alright, so everyone got water? We still have some more water, so keep water. Take care of yourself. Well, I next want to introduce Quincy, a former Bow resident and organizer with New Hampshire Youth Movement and Sunrise. So welcome, Quincy.